Good day, everybody. Well, today's going to be just kind of a quick build. I've been sitting here trying to think of what I should do with this movement I've got. It's an OEM movement. I figured, well, I haven't built a turtle yet. And I've got these nice new turtle cases. So I figured I'll try one of these. Now, these are, if you remember, 100% SKX compatible. So this SKX strap is going to fit perfectly. And so are all the rest of the parts. You guys are looking for good cases, good bracelets? Come take a look at my website. Anyhow, let's get in on this build. I'm going to do a quick one today, since most of this is, well, almost built. The only thing I haven't dug out for us yet is a crown, but we will get there. Now, like I say, everything's already done for us here. So, more than anything, it's putting in the chapter ring, crystal, picking a bezel insert, picking a bezel. We'll get there. So what I'll do first is grab my dial dots and put some of these guys on the back of this chapter ring. Now this one here had two spots with the little nipple-a-doos there, so I sanded those completely flat, and we're just going to put a couple dial dots on there so that we can get it to stay in place, at least relatively so. Oh, gee whiz. Fighting my dial dots. That's not a good start, is it? If you're fighting dial dots. Well, how is everybody doing today? Another question. Been curious. Where's everybody from? I imagine everybody here that's watching, at least, well, most people anyway, by now would probably know that I'm from Canada. But I've been curious as to where you guys are from. Please leave me a comment. Let me know where everybody's from. I like to know where the little community I'm trying to start is forming from. Now I'm just going to put one on for the moment because I am going to need this thing to be quite movable. And I'm thinking that should do it. I'm hoping one will do it for us. Wow, one's definitely doing it at the moment. Got stuck right in there. But I don't want to put two in there because I want it to be, like I say, I want to be able to move it where I want it, but I don't want it to stick itself in there like crazy. So one will do. What else do we need? We need a crystal gasket. Get out our crystal gaskets. Get one of these guys out of here. Now, if you guys remember, I told you one of my other videos how to know which way the crystal gasket, geez, helps to know how to talk and not bump the camera. Wow, we're off to a wonderful start today, aren't we? I mean, if it wasn't Sunday, I'd think it was Monday. But, as I was trying to tell you guys before, there is, on the inside of the gasket, one edge will be slightly beveled. I don't know if you can make it out, but the top edge there has got a slight bevel to it. You want that edge up, because it bevels slightly out, and it helps to guide your crystal in. that guy in there. Now I'm going to put this movement in next because I need to make sure that the chapter ring is going to line up. First, quick cleaning. I'll be back. I'm going to dig out a couple more parts for us. Be right back. All right, so what I did was I dug out a bezel. I figured this one's going to look good. It's a bead blasted bezel. It should go good with that polished, that brushed edge. And I didn't want it to be too big and chunky. I've been liking the LX bezels lately, but I figure this one will still, it'll be a slightly smaller profile to it. Doesn't look so much like a tractor tire on there to me. I don't know, put the other ones on there, just wasn't feeling it. So this is what we're doing. Hope y'all approve. If you don't, well, yeah, complaint department's on the 5th floor. And just went with a red sign crown. That'll be the only splash of color on the watch, short of the lume. Okay, well, let's get this in the case. That should be nice and clean still, because I took it right out of a watch and put it away. No messing. Let's get that in there. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if the chapter ring falls out. We will fix it. Most importantly, I want to get us in there in the right place. So that when we make our adjustments, it's being adjusted to the right place. I'm going to clip a tiny bit of this crown because I know I don't need it all. The usual. And like I've said before, you have sharp cutters, and you're not going to leave any crap on the threads there for when you're screwing your crown on. And like I say, I know I'm going to have to size this yet. I just want to make sure everything is in the right place. That is more important at the moment. There we go. Yeah, so we have plenty to cut off still, but I know we're in the good spot. And actually that chapter ring lined up pretty good for us. Really good. Unless my eyes deceive me, that looks pretty darn good. What do you guys think? Okay. Well, I like that. Next step, make sure it's clean. Cover it for just a moment. Oops, sorry. Let me grab this sapphire here. It's just a flat sapphire. I don't think there's even any AR on it. Just going plain Jane today. But it's not a flashy watch. It's a tool watch. It's about as tool watch as it gets. So I'm not worried about it being flashy. Okay. We're clean. Let's get this guy just set nicely. Yeah. Well, look at that. See, it sits so gently. You gotta watch when you pick it up, that's for sure. Just do your best to get it as even as possible to start with, so that when you put it in your press, your crystal press, vise, whatever you want to call it, you're starting off as level as possible. I mean, every little bit helps, that's for sure. All right. I just want to look at this from a different angle. Give me a moment here. Yeah, we're looking good. Let's give it a press. Well, let's get the right die in there first. Now I always use the small one because I can get closer to the edges if things get a little crooked. Start slow. It's not a race. Just watch as you're going down, you know. Make sure it's going down as evenly as possible. And these little presses, they almost always want to go a little crooked on you. So just as long as you're paying attention, you'll be all right. And if you're too broke, you can't afford to pay attention, well, I can't help you. Tis what it is, what it is. Now, I just want to give everything a good squish. Make sure, check everything is even. We're looking not too bad. It's always one side that goes a little wonky on you. That's why these little inexpensive presses, they get the job done. They do get the job done. You just have to pay attention. Because the second you're not paying attention, that it goes right crooked on you, and you pinch a gasket. But if you're paying attention, you'd be all right. You could make it work. Okay, we are looking good, people. Yeah, see what I'm talking about now? Nice and even all the way around. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see stuff on my crystal. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, whew! I almost had a coronary. I thought that was on the inside. We're nice and clean looking. So next thing for us to do is going to be size that stem. That's an easy thing to do. There we go. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to do this real quick. There's nothing to it. You guys know what it's all about. I will size that and I'll be right back. All right. So as you can see, we've got our crown stem sized up good. Just going to grab a case back gasket out of the lube. Put this away before we dump it. There we go. Grab our case back. Ta-da. All right. We'll get this buttoned up and we'll carry on to what? Bezel insert and bezel. Ah, I need to grab us a click spring too. That's what I forgot. I gotta make sure this is on here proper. Oh, come on now. Got stuck on my glove. There we go. That should be easier. Okay. We're tight. We're tight. Now, we need a click spring. Let's grab a click spring. Put that guy on. Okay. Now we will. Which one was it? It was that one. That's what I thought. We will change the dies on our tool. We will get this bezel pressed on. That should be it. Ooh, ooh, she's tight. Ooh, she's tight. Ooh, she's tight. I think we might have to fix that. Oh, my hand. Man, it is so hot in here. My hands are just sliding around in my gloves. It's really not helping. Oh, that's not on there all the way either. That's probably not helping. All right, well, for whatever reason, did not sit properly. So, let's fix it. Note to self, always keep your tools sharp. It really, really makes a difference. There we go. Now what's the deal here? No, I think it just didn't sit properly. Just didn't seat right. So, try again. Take it off, try again. It's not the end of the world. Better, but still not perfect. And I'm not sure what's the deal here. But I'll tell you, I'll figure it out. And that's what we do. Just doesn't want to sit nicely. Oh well. I'm going to figure this out, I tell you. But let's take this off again. We got an A. See, it's gapped there for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't want to get underneath the tooth or underneath that click spring and bend them. I wonder, is that click? Well, that's part of the problem. you want it to sit right down in that little recess as far as possible. I think maybe it wasn't, and for whatever reason, just that alone was fighting it and allowing it not to go, or not allowing it, I should say, to go down all the way. So try again. There we go. That's better. Yeah, see? Something isn't working right. Don't ever force anything. Take it apart. Find out what the issue is. Fix it. Or you're just going to waste parts. Waste your money. All right, well, next step is easy. We need one of our little 3M stickers. Stickers. I'm just going to take a second and cut this guy out. I know I probably don't need to, but I tend to do it anyway. I've had a couple of them stick real bad, and I don't know if that's the norm or if that's the oddballs or whatever, but this has become a habit. Takes but a moment. It makes life so much easier. So, done. Yeah, just go around the outside. Make sure it's going to pull away nice. And save your cutouts. Make dial dots. No waste. No waste. There's no need for waste. There. I'll get this all the way to the one side. Oh, you know what? We're one step ahead of time here. We haven't decided what bezel insert we're going with. Now I do have this OEM insert. I thought that would look kind of alright. It's a flat insert. Stays with that tool watch look, you know. I don't mind it. I also have this other one. Good Lord, it's hot in here today. I swear, it's got to be about 35 degrees inside today. I have this one here. It's also kind of it's a sub bezel, but it's, you know, still kind of, what's the word I'm so desperately searching for here? Kind of blacked out, but it's not. But no, that's a slope bezel, and that's just not going to work for us, you guys. So I think we're going to stick with this guy here. Yeah, I think the decision could have been made. I'm going to take a quick boo at my other inserts and see if we have other options. But I don't think so. I'll be right back. Definitely think that's the best choice of the ones that I have. I don't really want it to stand out. I just want it to be there. Be useful, of course, but get it right to the edge as much as possible. You do not want that sticker to interfere with the bezel, the crystal, anything. As soon as it does, things stop working as they should. There we go. Let's see from straight up above. Where are we at here? sure that's all the way over. You always keep your parts. You know, you never know if you want to change something out on a watch you have. Just make something a little bit different, right? As we are doing today. There. All right. Half OEM upgraded almost turtle. Almost turtle. Let's put this on a strap just to say we did. And then, excuse me, then it's lunchtime. I'm starving. Time to go eat. Try not to fight with the strap today. How's that going to work for us? Oops. There we go. There. Yeah, like I said. Oh, it's a Seiko SKX compatible case, man. So all the straps fit. Don't have to worry about silly little things. That's what I love about these compatible cases that I've got. Not a lot of messing around with worrying about if your parts are going to fit. If it's meant to fit an SKX, it'll fit. Just that simple. I love that. And to be honest, there's just so much choice and availability for parts out there that'll fit in an SKX case. So, oh shoot, I went right past it somehow. So yeah, this is like the best place to start. Quick and easy to work with. Ta-da! Today we built ourselves our very first turtle. Haven't built a turtle before. I know one of my followers out there was asking if I'd build a turtle. Well, there you are, sir. Complete. Yeah, that's actually really sharp. Well, thanks once again, everybody. I know it was kind of a short one today, but just using up some parts that are collecting dust on the bench here. Might as well put them to good use. Well, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my store if you guys are into modding or looking for a new watch. Look me up. Otherwise, have a great day, everybody. Take care. Cheers.